Hi everyone, it's me Jacob, and I'm gonna be doing part 5 of my flag collection video today, which will be showing some of my country flags. Yep, I'm actually gonna be showing more country flags in this video, because in part 1 of my flag collection, I didn't really show a whole lot of my flags. That's because I do have a lot of country flags. I think I have like over 1,000 flags now that are countries. Yeah, I think there's over 1,000 of them, and I couldn't show a whole lot in the video, so I was only able to show some of them. And that just made the video 8 minutes long. Yeah, 8 minutes long, so not really a long video to think about it, if you think about it, because it didn't even reach 10 minutes. But now, I'm going to be showing more country flags in this video, and I do intend to make the video way longer than 8 minutes. I'm not really sure how long it'll be, but I do have more country flags to show in this video, which I think will be the last ones I showed before, but as well as some more. Yep, I'll be showing more country flags in this video. So, yeah. And today is Cinco de Mayo. Yep, happy Cinco de Mayo, everyone. So, anyways, let's get started with the flag collection video. Here's my North Korea flag. Yeah, this is my North Korea flag. And I don't really like North Korea because it's a dangerous and violent country. Yeah, I don't really like North Korea because their country is dangerous and violent. And they have a leader named Kim Jong-un, or Un, however you pronounce it. But I think it is pronounced as Kim Jong-un. And he doesn't really take kindly to people who visit his country. Yeah, he doesn't really take kindly to people who visit his country, and they have a lot of strict and unfair rules. Yeah, they have a lot of strict and unfair rules and laws, which just really sucks. So, I don't really like North Korea for those reasons. But I do like their flag though, because their flag does look pretty cool, especially since it's red, white, and blue, which are pretty cool colors. Yep. The North Korea flag has 2 blue stripes, 2 thin white stripes, and a big red stripe. And there's a white circle and a red star. So yep, there's a white circle and a red star on the North Korea flag. And even though I don't like North Korea itself, I do actually like their flag, because their flag is pretty cool. So, yeah, I do like their flag, because their flag is pretty cool. So, here's my North Korea flag. Alright, sorry about that, guys. I had to pause the camera because I wanted to get another flag for this video. Yeah, I wanted to get another flag for this video. But anyways, this is my North Korea flag. And here's my Russia flag, or the Russian Federation. But Russia, too. And it has a red stripe, a blue stripe, and a white stripe. And I actually used to hate Russia because they attacked the Ukrainians last year, back in 2022. But I found out from a community post that it's not really Russia who's to blame. Yeah, Russia is not really a bad country, but just because Ukraine got attacked back in 2022. It was really just Vladimir Putin and the government who attacked the Ukrainians. Yeah, it was really just Vladimir Putin and the government who attacked the Ukrainians back in 2022. It wasn't generally Russia's fault that happened. So, I can't exactly hate Russia anymore, because it's not really their fault that Ukraine got attacked. It was just Vladimir Putin and the stupid Russian government. So, I don't actually hate Russia anymore. It's just Vladimir Putin and the Russian government that I hate, because they're the ones who attacked the Ukrainians back in 2022, not Russia itself. And the Russian people aren't even that bad. So, yeah. So I don't hate Russia anymore for those reasons. But yeah, this is my Russia flag. And this is actually the flag that I got for the video. Yeah. This is actually the flag that I wanted to get for the video, because I wanted to show it in this video. I'm not sure if I showed it last time, but I just wanted to make sure I got it for this video. So, yeah, here's my Russia flag. And this is my Indonesia flag. So yep, this is my Indonesia flag. And it has a white stripe and a red stripe. So yep, there is a red stripe on the Indonesia flag. And Indonesia is a country in Asia. So yep, it's an Asian country. So here's my Indonesia flag. And this is my Serbia flag. So yep, this is my Serbia flag. It has a white stripe, a blue stripe, and a red stripe. And some kind of coat of arms, which has a two-headed bird, and there's a crown. So yep, there is a crown on the red stripe. And Serbia is one of my favorite countries in Europe. Yep, it is one of my favorite countries in Europe, to be honest. And they speak a language called Serbian. Yep, they speak a language called Serbian. So that's pretty cool. So here's my Serbia flag. And this is my Germany flag. So yeah, this is my Germany flag. It has a yellow stripe, a red stripe, and a black stripe. So yeah, there is a black stripe, and a red stripe, and a yellow stripe on the Germany flag. And it's one of my favorite countries in Europe as well. And I want to go to Germany one day. Yep, I do want to go to Germany one day, because it's a pretty cool country. Yeah. So yeah, I think Germany is a pretty cool country to go to one day. Just like Italy, Spain, Portugal, Andorra, India, New Zealand, and France. So here's my Germany flag. And this is my Bahamas flag. So yep, this is my Bahamas flag. It has two blue stripes, a yellow stripe, and a black triangle. So there is a black triangle on the Bahamas flag. And this is a pretty cool flag too. So this is my Bahamas flag. And this is my Finland flag. So yep, this is the flag of Finland. And it has a white background and a blue cross. So yep, it does have a blue cross on its flag. And this is another Scandinavian country flag. Yep, Finland is a Scandinavian country. So, yep, this is the flag of Finland. Another one of my favorite countries in Europe as well. So, here's the flag of Finland. And this is the flag of Australia. So, yep, this is my Australia flag. And it has a blue background, 6 white stars, and the Union Jack. So, yep, it does have the Union Jack on its flag, which is pretty cool. And it's the biggest country in Oceania. So, yep, it is the biggest country in Oceania. Yep, it's the biggest Oceanian country. So here's my flag of Australia. And this is the flag of Austria. So yeah, this is the flag of Austria. And it has 2 red stripes and a white stripe. And Australia and Austria pretty much almost sound the same. Yep, they almost do sound the same. It's almost like you're saying Australia, but you're not. You're saying Austria. But yeah. And it's another country in Europe. So yep, it's another European country. And they speak German in Austria, just like people do in Germany. So, yep, this is the Austria flag. And this is the flag of Uruguay. So yep, this is the flag of Uruguay. And it has a white background and 4 blue stripes. So yep, it does have 4 blue stripes. And the white field has a yellow sun on it. So yep, there is a yellow sun on the white field. And Uruguay is a country in South America. So yep, it's a country in South America. And I got this back in 2024, which was 2 years ago. Yep, I actually got this 2 years ago, on February 2nd. Actually, no, it was on February 3rd or 4th. I can't remember what day of February it was. But I definitely got this flag back in February 2024. So yeah, here's my Uruguay flag. And here's my Israel flag. So yeah, this is the flag of Israel, which is a country in Asia. And it has a white background, 2 blue stripes, and the Star of David. So yep, it does have the Star of David right there. Yeah, that's actually the Star of David. on the Israel flag. So here's my Israel flag. And this is the United Kingdom flag. So yep, this is the flag of the United Kingdom, which is a country in Europe. And it has a blue background and a red cross. Yep, it does have a red cross on it. Well, and lots of other red and white stripes as well. So yeah. And I do want to go to the UK one day, because it's a pretty cool country. So yeah, here's my United Kingdom of Great Britain flag. Yep, it's also called Great Britain. So here's my UK flag. Or the British flag. And this is the flag of Brazil. So yep, this is my Brazilian flag. And it has a green background, a yellow diamond, a blue circle, and lots of little stars. Yep, it does have lots of little stars on it. And it says Ordem e Progresso. Yep, it says Ordem e Progresso. I think that's Portuguese for order and progress. Yeah, I think that is Portuguese for order and progress. But I'm not really sure if that's what it means. If you're Brazilian or Portuguese watching this video, then maybe you can tell me what those words mean, because I have no idea what they actually mean. I just assume that they're Portuguese for order and progress. But yeah, here's my Brazil flag, which is a South American country flag. Yep, Brazil's in South America. So here's my Brazil flag. And this is the flag of Thailand. So yep, this is the flag of Thailand. And it has 2 red stripes, 2 white stripes, and a blue stripe. So yep, it does have 2 red stripes, 2 white stripes, and a blue stripe. And it's a country in Asia. So yep, it's an Asian country. So yeah, here's Thailand. And this is the flag of Mexico. So yep, this is my Mexican flag. And it has a red stripe, a white stripe, and a green stripe. And there's an eagle eating a snake, and it's sitting on a cactus. So yep, it does have an eagle eating a snake, and the eagle is sitting on a cactus. So, yep, there's the Mexico flag. And it looks just like the Italy flag, except it has something on its white stripe, which is an eagle eating a snake, and the eagle is sitting on a cactus. So, yep, there's the Mexico flag. And I do want to go to Mexico one day too, so I can try their delicious Mexican food, like their tacos, their burritos, and chalupas. Although I've tried those foods before here in America, from Taco Bell. Yeah, I've actually tried Americanized Mexican food before. Specifically from, Taco Bell. Like their burritos, their tacos, and chalupas. So, yeah. I've even tried enchiladas from Lean Cuisines before as well. But I do want to try actual authentic Mexican food, if I ever go to Mexico one day. So, yeah. Here's my Mexico flag. And this is the flag of Denmark. So, yep, this is the flag of Denmark. And it has a red background and a white cross. So, yep, it does have a red background and a white cross as well. And it's another country in Europe. So, yep, it's another European country. So, yeah, here's my Denmark flag. And this is my Singapore flag. So, yep, this is my Singapore flag. And it has a white stripe, a red stripe, and there's 5 white stars and a crescent moon. So, yep, there's a crescent moon and 5 white stars. And it looks just like the Indonesia flag, except it has 5 white stars and a crescent moon on the red stripe. But it does look like Indonesia's flag too. So here's Singapore. And this is the flag of China. So yep, this is the flag of China. And it has a red background, 4 little yellow stars, and a big red star. So yep, that's the flag of China. And it's the 2nd largest country in Asia. So yep, it is the 2nd largest country in Asia. So here's China. And this is the flag of New Zealand. So yep, this is the flag of New Zealand, and it has a white background. I mean a blue background, 4 red stars with white outlining, and the Union Jack. So yep, it does have the Union Jack on its flag, which is pretty cool. And New Zealand is an Oceanian country. So yep, it's an Oceanian country. So yeah, the flag of New Zealand. And this is the flag of India. So yep, this is the flag of India. And it has a white stripe, a green stripe, a white stripe, an orange stripe, and a blue wheel. So yep, there is a blue wheel on the India flag, which is pretty cool. And I do want to go to India one day, because it's my favorite country in Asia. Yep, it's my favorite Asian country. So here's the flag of India. And this is the flag of Andorra. So yep, this is the flag of Andorra. And it has a red stripe, a yellow stripe, a blue stripe, and some kind of coat of arms. Yep, there is some kind of coat of arms on the Andorra flag. I'm not really sure what it is, but yeah, this is the flag of Andorra. And it's one of my favorite countries in Europe. So yeah, here's the flag of Andorra. And this is the flag of South Korea. So yep, this is the flag of South Korea, which is much better than North Korea, because South Korea is not dangerous. And I do want to go to South Korea one day, because it's a much better country than North Korea. So yeah, here's the flag of South Korea, which does have a white background, a red and blue circle, and some black rectangles, or small stripes. I'm not sure what they are, but yeah, here's the flag of South Korea. And this is my Portugal flag. So yep, this is my Portugal flag. And it has a red stripe, a green stripe, and some kind of coat of arms. And Portugal is one of my favorite European countries that I want to go to one day. So yeah, here's the flag of Portugal. And this is my flag of Spain. So yep, this is the flag of Spain right here. And it has 2 red stripes, and a yellow stripe, and some kind of coat of arms, with a crown. So yep, there is a crown, and some kind of coat of arms. I'm not sure what it is, but I do want to go to Spain one day, because it's one of my favorite European countries. So yep, it is one of my favorite European countries. So yeah, here's the flag of Spain. And here's the Philippines flag. So yep, this is the flag of Philippines. And it has a red stripe, a blue stripe, and a white square there. So yep, there's a white square there, with 3 little yellow stars, and some kind of yellow thing. I'm not sure what that is. It might be a yellow sun, but I'm not sure. But yeah, this is the flag of the Philippines, which is a country in Asia. So yep, it's a country in Asia. Well, specifically in Southeast Asia. Yep, it's a Southeast Asian country. So yeah, here's the flag of the Philippines. And this is the flag of France. So yep, this is the flag of France. And it has a red stripe, a white stripe, and a blue stripe. So yeah. And France is one of my favorite European countries. And I want to go to France one day, because it is a pretty cool European country. So yeah, here's the flag of France. And here's the flag of Malaysia. Yep, that's Malaysia. And it has lots of red and white stripes, and a blue field. And there's a yellow sun and a crescent moon. So yeah, and it looks just like the United States of America flag, except it has a crescent moon and a sun instead of 50 white stars. But it does look like the United States of America flag too. And it's a country in Asia. So yep, here's the flag of Malaysia. And this is the flag of Ireland. So yep, here's the flag of Ireland. and it has a white stripe, a green stripe, and an orange stripe. So yeah, and it looks just like the Italy flag, except there's an orange stripe instead of a red stripe. So yeah, and it's a country in Europe. So yep, it's a European country, and it's an independent country too, because it's not part of the United Kingdom anymore. Yeah, it's not part of the United Kingdom anymore, so it's an independent country. And they have Northern Ireland now. So yeah, here's the Ireland flag. And here's the United States flag. So yep, here's the United States flag, which is my home country, because I'm from the United States. But also the home of my American viewers as well. So yeah. And I am proud to be an American, to be honest. Yeah, I am proud to be an American, but I'm not really really proud of the whole conflict that happens in America, to be honest. I may be proud to be an American, but I'm just not too proud of the conflict that happens in America. But anyways, here's my United States of America flag. And here's my Japan flag. So yep, this is my Japan flag. And it has a white background and a red circle. So yep, it does have a red circle on its flag, which is pretty cool. So yeah, here's the flag of Japan. And here's the flag of Canada. So yeah, this is the flag of Canada. And it has two red stripes, a white stripe, and a red maple leaf on there. So yep, there is a red maple leaf on the Canada flag, which is pretty cool. And I would like to go to Canada one day, because it's a pretty cool country. So yeah, it is a pretty cool country, and the people there are nice. So I do want to go to Canada one day. So yeah, here's my Canada flag. And this is my Italy flag. So yeah, here's the flag of Italy. And Italy is my most favorite country of all time. Yep, Italy is my most favorite country of all time. And I love Italy so much. So yeah, and I would love to go to Italy one day, because it's a really cool country. And I would like to try Italian food there too. Even though I've tried pizza, spaghetti, and pasta before, here in the United States. But it's all Americanized though. Yeah, it is all Americanized though. So, I would like to try authentic Italian food, if I ever go to Italy one day. Such as Italian pizza, Italian pasta, and Italian spaghetti and meatballs. So yeah. So I do want to try authentic Italian food, if I ever go to Italy one day. And any other types of food they have in Italy, besides just pizza, spaghetti, and pasta. So, yeah. Here's my Italy flag, which does have a red stripe, a white stripe, and a green stripe. Yep. Forgot to point that out. But yeah, here's the flag of Italy. And here's the flag of Pakistan. So yep, here's the flag of Pakistan, which is an Asian country. So yep, it's a country in Asia, and it has a green stripe or a green background, a white stripe, and a crescent moon, and a star. So yep, it does have a crescent moon and a star, and it's a country in Asia. So here's Pakistan, and they speak a language called Urdu. Yep, they do speak Urdu in Pakistan, but they also speak English too. So yeah, here's Pakistan. And here's my Vatican City flag. So yep, this is my Vatican City flag. And it has a white stripe, a yellow stripe, and two keys. So yep, it does have two keys there, and a crown. So yep, it does have two keys and a crown. So yeah, here's the Vatican City flag. And Vatican City is a country in Europe. So yep, it is a country in Europe. So yeah, here's the flag of the Vatican City. And it's a pretty cool country flag as well. Yep, it is a pretty cool country flag to have. Especially since it's yellow and white. So yeah, it is yellow and white. So yep, here's the flag of Vatican City. And here's my Vietnam flag. So yep, here's my Vietnam flag, and it has a red background and a yellow star. So yep, it does have a yellow star and a red background. And Vietnam is a country in Asia. So yep, it is a country in Asia. So yeah, here's the Vietnam flag. Here's my Greece flag. So yeah, here's my Greece flag. And it has lots of blue stripes and white stripes. Well, actually, it just has a blue background and 4 white stripes. But there's a blue field too. And it has a white cross. So yep, it does have a white cross on the blue field. And Greece is a country in Europe. So yep, it is a European country. And I would like to go to Greece one day, because it is a pretty cool country in Europe. So yep, it is a pretty cool country in Europe. So yeah, here's Greece. And here's my Cambodia flag. So yep, this is my Cambodia flag. And it has 2 blue stripes, a red stripe, and a building. So yep, it does have a building on the red stripe, which is pretty cool. And I got this flag for my birthday last year. Yep, I did actually get this flag for my birthday last year, because I've never had a Cambodia flag before. So I just thought it'd be cool to get one. So yeah, here's my Cambodia flag, which is a country in Asia. So yeah, here's Cambodia. And here's my Hong Kong flag. So yep, this is my Hong Kong flag. And it has a red stripe and it has a red background and a white flower. So yep, it does have a red background and a white flower. And Hong Kong is not really a country. Yeah, it's actually a city in China. But I do consider it as an Asian country, to be honest. Yep, I do consider it as an Asian country, to be honest. Even if it's not really a country in general. That's why I wanted to have it in my miscellaneous flag collection video from last week. Because it's still not really a country, even if I consider it as one in Asia. But yeah, here's the flag of Hong Kong. And last but not least, the flag of Poland. So yep, here's the Poland flag. And it has a red stripe and a white stripe. And it's a country in Europe. So yep, it is another country in Europe that I want to go to one day. So yep, Poland. Well, that was part 5 of my flag collection. So yeah. And I did show quite a lot of flags in this video than last time. So yep, I did show lots of country flags in this video. So yeah. But yeah, that is about it for part 5 of my flag collection, which was showing some of my country flags. So yeah, I got to show more country flags in this video. But yeah, that is about it for part 5 of my flag collection, which was showing more country flags. So yeah. So, I hope you enjoyed part 5 of my flag collection, which was showing more country flags. And if you enjoyed part 5 of my flag collection, which was showing more country flags, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and subscribe to my channel if you're new. And yep, that's pretty much it for part 5 of my flag collection, which was showing more country flags. And I'll probably be showing more country flags in part 6 of my flag collection. Yep, part 6 of my flag collection will be showing more country flags. Yeah, I'll be showing more country flags in that flag collection video. So yeah. So anyway, and then after part 6 of my flag collection will be another episode of Minecraft Plush Series. So yeah. But yeah, like I said many times before, that's about it for part 5 of my flag collection, which was showing more country flags. So yeah. I'll definitely be showing some more country flags in part 6 of my flag collection. But anyways, that's about it. I'm gonna end this video now. And it's about to be 30 minutes long. So yeah, that is about it for this flag collection video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week on Tuesday with part 6 of my flag collection, which will be showing more country flags. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week with another flag collection video, of course. Goodbye, everyone. And also, which of these flags are your favorites? Yeah, which of these flags are your favorites? Make sure to comment down below which of these flags are your favorites. And that's about it. Goodbye, everyone. Thank you so much for watching.